Hello and welcome to the All Night Gamers Podcast, episode 88. Hi, hello, hi. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for joining us for another edition of the show. We got new game news, a couple new announcements we'll get into for sure. Nintendo's in some legal hot water, kinda grayish. I don't know, hard to explain. And really just a lot of content today. We reached 3 pages on our script this week, which I think is the first time we've done that. Other than maybe E3, but that was a special case. So we got a lot of stuff today, and we're also going to talk a lot more about NSO Plus and the DLC stuff that keeps getting added there and flesh out our theories on it. So anyway, let's get right into, how are you guys doing this week? Cameron's got the vid.
I'm so tired of having it.
What?
So tired. What do you mean, what? I have COVID.
You got COVID.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I'm just ready for everything to be done.
Yeah, I bet.
I don't know why I slept so long today. I got up early yesterday. And
Your body's like, I do not want to face the day today.
I guess so.
I will defer.
Probably, yeah. I mean, yesterday I spent time mowing, which is so bad in that yard.
Oh, yeah.
Especially after the city went, all right, we put dirt down, but we didn't try to do anything with it at all, so we then just put grass over it. Good luck! So it's like the worst hill.
Yeah, nothing like mowing at a 60-degree angle.
Yeah.
All right, so what we got? So first, we got some game announcements. So Xenoblade 3 got moved up, probably to swap with Splatoon 3, which also got a release date.
The theory.
Yeah, that's the going around theory. So Xenoblade 3 is now coming out July 29th of this year. The collector's edition is exclusive to the My Nintendo store, so that's going to be a fun time for anybody who wants that.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I'm jealous that Europe was asking, are you interested? And America's is just going to be like, good luck!
Yeah. What sucks is like the accountant in me or the investor in me is like, you should buy that because it's for sure gonna get expensive because all of the Xenoblade editions get very expensive.
Look, Torna's physical edition got expensive. It's like $100 now.
Yeah, everything Xenoblade gets expensive.
And it wasn't. Yeah, when it launched, it was like 40 because it was just the DLC physically and the Torna, which is its own thing.
And it is literally a game in a series that I really am the most not like. It's not like I'm not interested, and I don't hate it or anything. It's just like there's really not a lot for me there. I've tried playing it so many times. I just can't do it, and yet still I'm like, I should buy it because it'll be worth more. Like as if I would sell it ever.
Yeah.
I'm
I looked at an item of my own and went, "This is worth $700. That's cool. Put it back on the shelf."
Now I'm going to tell everybody that and never sell it.
That's how I look at all the amiibo. I'm looking at eBay listings right now. I'm kind of surprised. There's some in the last few days. Special editions of 2 in order of most recent $250 plus $5 shipping, $400 and $280.
Are those? That's way over. That's all over the place. Are some of those bids?
Though no.
Why is that one $400? Why do we have a $400 one?
I don't know.
Do they have it graded?
No.
If it was graded, it'd probably be over 1,000.
Yeah.
Those people do that.
What's interesting about that though? Oh, there's one. No game.
Oh, cool.
Thanks.
Cool. Thanks. What's interesting about that though is Xenoblade 2 Special Edition, even significantly after launch, was going on sale just because they couldn't move the stock. So
that's what I'm saying. Nobody wants it. That's why it gets expensive. Nobody will buy it, and then all of a sudden it gets super expensive because nobody bought it.
Mm-hmm. Torna is going for 80. Anywhere it looks like anywhere from like 65 to 80 ish. Which makes sense. We why did it sell 5 bids 120?
Bruh, r/ Nintendo Switch was so mad around when Pyra and Mithra were coming out. They're like, now that they're coming out, I want to play it, and Nintendo hasn't re-released the game and physically, so you can't buy it physical. I'm like, yeah,
I don't
but
know what
we
they
also
expected.
live in the age of digital games. You can buy it at
I
normal
get if you
price.
want to play it, there are options. Yeah.
No, I'm gonna pirate it. I can't buy it physically. I had to pirate it.
I never thought it would matter this much to me when I bought it, but buying a copy of Xenoblade 2 from Unclaimed Baggage for $18 is probably one of my best gaming collector decisions ever. Although I never had any intention to play it, I bought it because it was $18, and now it's like, wow, that's how did you just luck out sometimes like that.
Yeah.
Actually, what did I put in the? I sent something in the chat the other day. Yeah, dude, a sealed copy of Barbie Groom and Glam Pups for the 3DS sold for $5,000.
Yeah. Has anyone ever heard of this game before? No, because the only people that want it are the people doing the full collection.
People are getting it graded. This one sold for $2,000. $1,600.
What? Were barely any copies made?
I mean, I guess. Look, you can't fault anybody for not buying Barbie Groom and Glam Pups on the 3DS. So I guess that's. It's one of those things. It's like it's rare, but it's also really not good.
Yeah.
Like Hello Kitty Cruisers on Wii U. Rare,
who would have bought
not
that?
good. Very not good.
It's like that guy who was like, look, I own every game on the Wii, including the Netflix disc. It's like, okay, but like, what did you spend, and how much of this would you actually?
Oh, shit!
What?
You look like you exploded.
How much would you
This is why
actually
he's
play?
sick.
Yeah, Oh, how much would you play of the entire Weeb library? At most,
Yeah.
like 20%.
Yeah, right.
And that's being generous.
Yeah,
You might try it and go, "Wow, this is trash."
Wow, Chicken Shoot sure is a game.
Fling Smash. Yeah, I can't believe I actually played Ninja Bread Man on Wii. That game is so horrible. Why would anybody assign the jump button to be shaking the Wii remote up? Not shaking the Wii remote, but up specifically. And like you gotta really do it just to jump. Like, oh.
Because
anyway.
the game is only an hour long, so learning the controls has to be part
It
of
spent me an hour to get through the tutorial.
Yeah, exactly. The game's only an hour long. You have to,
Going back to the NES days of just making it super stupid and hard to make it feel like it's a longer game. Yeah.
Yes.
Anyway, Nintendo also updated the closed captions where one of the Mask Queen's real name was listed, and like a year ago we covered that Gina Coleman said she had worked with him again. Who's that?
She's a voice actress, but the character that they updated the closed captions for is her old character.
Interesting.
And they were like, Queen. Nobody saw that it said the old character, which is interesting because the other queen is obviously from. So she's from Xenoblade 1, and the other queen's obviously from Xenoblade 2. But those aren't in the same world. So something happened.
Yeah, that's why Shulk is in Xenoblade 2.
No, but he doesn't stick around. He goes back to his own world.
Yeah, but use the same logic. Portal.
So along with that, Splatoon 3 got its release date now September 9th of this year, and it will be one version worldwide with no individual versions based on region.
I'm not really sure what that means, but okay. Does that mean Japan won't have exclusive stuff?
Maybe.
No, those
Well,
still
this says nothing about any DLC or anything, but at least as a base game, it'll be the same across all regions.
I don't know if it's going to be possible for them to do DLC for specific regions if it's not region locked.
Oh, they'll figure out a way. This is Nintendo we're talking about.
It's in the code. The code actually just
if they
faces
want,
the
they
region
will.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's really exciting. I also did you guys watch the gameplay trailer?
Of Splatoon?
Yes.
Of Splatoon
Yeah,
3?
absolutely.
Okay,
Yeah.
I figured y'all did, but that ult that has like the orb things that make a circle around you and then just like pick random directions and beam, that was pretty cool. I do like that. Also, a freaking explosive bolt crossbow.
Yeah,
That's a
cool.
very interesting weapon.
The new Ink Strike is very interesting.
I'm still waiting on dualies to be confirmed. Where they at?
I'm sure they'll be there.
They'll definitely be there.
They just wanted to. I'm sure just wanted to put a bunch of new stuff in the trailer.
Yeah, because as is, even with that gameplay trailer, there's a lot of people still being like, you can't have a sequel be on the same system because it doesn't differentiate itself. What do you want?
No, it will sell well because people want to play Splatfest again.
Yeah.
I mean,
probably true.
There's a point to be made about that because it's basically like I'm not equating it to Call of Duty or anything, but it loses a bit of like specialness when there's only one on a system. Kind of like Call of Duty is really not that special anymore because it happens so frequently. Again, it's not like a direct correlation, but
maybe it's also a test.
A test of
can we put the same like the special ones? Like Smash won't be doubled up, and I don't think Mario Kart would be either.
Which is why they're finally doing DLC for it. But
so yeah, I am quite excited. Although I hate it's not happening in the summer because I really do equate summer to playing Splatoon.
Yeah. Granted, we'd be doing the same thing either way.
Yeah, and also now that this is going to be the first Splatoon where I am not in school of any kind, summer doesn't really mean anything to me anymore besides like
it's hot.
It's hot and there's like the summer you do some like summer events is now what matters. Like I can go outside and like
watch fireworks.
Yeah, or like I just go outside in general and not hate it. Like obviously I don't enjoy being super hot, but it doesn't really bother me that much. But being super cold really does. So just being able to go outside and
it's
not have to worry about like am I wearing enough clothing to go walk the dog for 10 minutes? Like
yeah. Ooh.
Yeah.
Think about this. This summer will be the first summer none of us have had anything going on school-wise.
Please don't say it like that. I haven't graduated yet.
That statement is pending for approximately 2 more weeks. But yeah, so also Nintendo Switch Online expansion pack is also getting the Splatoon 2 Octo DLC, which is cool, and we will be talking about what other DLCs may or may not show up at the end of the episode. That'll be a little discussion there. But that is that available now?
Yeah, I think
yes.
so. I don't know. I own it.
Yes, I mean,
I don't have a Switch around me to check the NSO app.
Is this one?
But I would.
Yes. No, it is not. I will check right now. I have a Switch with no Joy-Cons on it on my desk right now.
That'll be
Okay.
fun.
I'm looking. Anyway, moving on. So, yeah. Sony is also planning an in-game ad program similar to Xbox. Great.
Cool.
I saw
def-
I saw a meme about this where it was someone playing Dark Souls or Elden Ring or something, some Souls like, and they
died and it played an ad.
like some big light beam came and attacked them, and that went right into a transition about Red Lobster shrimp.
Yeah, I saw that. You said that in the group chat. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Sony and Microsoft, we gotta have a talk. You can't do this.
Yeah. This is not the move.
Apparently, I looked into it a little more, and it's apparently just supposed to be for like games that are free, and I'm like, nope, don't believe it.
I'll believe it when you're not charging for NBA 2K.
Can confirm Splatoon 2 Octo DLC is available now.
Okay, that's what I thought.
And our last bit before Collector's Corner here today is that Nintendo is getting hit with a labor complaint for some anti-union practices. So basically, some employee or employees have filed complaints against Nintendo doing things that are anti-union, which, if you heard anything about Starbucks recently, it's basically that, although a lot less bad. It's not like very blatant, and it's only like this one time.
Well, the difference is, I don't know much about the Starbucks one, but I do know that the ones filing complaints are contractors, not employees. Which there is a difference legally.
Yeah, but ethically, it's kind of
Ethically, yes,
it's
but
a gray area. And again, like, I'm not saying Nintendo is Starbucks because that's two very different situations, but it's still not a good thing. So anyway, so Nintendo gave an official response, quote, "We are aware of the claim which was filed with the National Labor Relations Board by a contractor who was previously terminated for the disclosure of confidential information and for no other reason. Nintendo is not aware of any attempts to unionize or related activity and intends to cooperate with the investigation conducted by the NLRB. Nintendo is fully committed to providing a welcoming and supportive work environment for our employees and contractors. We take matters of employment very seriously, blah, blah, blah. HR jargon. So, yeah, they say it was because they broke an NDA, I assume, and
the guy
were
just
fired for it. That's what they say. I don't know. I can't say I've read that much into the detail, so I don't know. We will definitely talk about it as information comes out on that for sure. And all right, so on to Collector's Corner. This is the weekly segment where we go around and talk about game stuff, games we've been playing and buying, and oh my god, both of y'all are gonna die on the show. Hopefully no one of our listeners are wearing headphones right now.
Let's go. Wait. We'll do Collector's Corner in a second. The Nintendo Switch, the Nintendo website for Splatoon 3's page confirms that it will have NSO save data. Cloud support.
Really?
It will be the first Splatoon game I don't lose my save data for.
Yeah.
Finally.
It also doesn't currently have amiibo support.
Oh yeah, you mentioned. Yeah, we talked a little bit about that.
Yeah.
But didn't it take them forever to announce Splatoon 2's amiibo support?
I don't think so. I think it took them forever to actually say what was going to happen, but usually when the game's site goes up, the amiibo logo is on there to confirm amiibo functionality.
Yeah, we talked about it, and the end thing was like, we don't think this is Nintendo's slow start to the end amiibo phase that will eventually happen at some point in the future. But it's not necessarily a bad thing. I mean, it sucks for the collector, for like I can't say that I'm fully okay with no amiibo because a part of me is like, oh, I like the little figures, but also, it's best to not
Also,
have content behind paywalls. So
yeah. Also, the Splatoon ones are usually one of the better looking ones.
yeah, I mean, I do like
Yeah.
the way they look.
I mean, the Octolings, both sets of pop stars.
Yeah, that's the real reason I want the third one, is because I want the third set of whoever the third set of pop stars is.
We don't even know yet.
Yeah, exactly.
Or-
But I mean, you
but
per
that's
our
like
earlier discussion, you want to talk about amiibo or things that go up in price a lot.
the original Splatoon.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Splatoon figures in general,
The Splatoon figures,
especially the stars.
Callie and Mari. Let's see, how much are they actually selling for right now? Sold, because they're the original 3-pack is cheap, but I think that's just because it was so widely available.
Yeah, also they made like multiple different revisions of it with different colors and whatnot. So
Yeah, the 3-pack, the recolor 3-pack is the rare one of that. Calamari 103. Sorry, that was $20 shipping. 80, 52, 53
those are
for.
weak numbers, bro. That's weak. That's nothing, bro. Look at
For-
freaking go look up QB or Corn Player 2. I'm gonna get mad again. Don't look up Corn Player 2. I already know. I don't want to hear it. It's bad.
Corin needs a restart. Thanks, Amazon.
Oh yeah, she was exclusive to Amazon Japan, and it's
Yeah.
like, or not Japan, but Amazon. in
Amazon,
general.
which
Like,
is why there's a reason I kept both.
yeah, it's like, do I
it-
trust
or-
Amazon to actually send the right one?
No,
No,
I
it's
did not.
Amazon. They fuck up regular orders.
Did I tell you about the one time I got the needles in my Amazon box? I think I told you about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like vaguely remember this.
That was the day I fully lost trust.
Yeah. Yeah, QV even out of box is very expensive.
Yep. Bad. All right. So yeah, Collector's Corner. Alex, kick us off here.
Okay, this week I played a bunch of Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga, a little bit of Until Dawn, and then I looked into how many endings would it take to 100% any of the Dark Fan Pictures Anthology games. And I think I'm just going to do a run of each game where I get the collectibles and try to save everyone, because I'm not doing 7 runs of the first game.
No.
I don't like Man of Medan that much. The other two, Little Hope and House of Ashes, it's only 3 runs.
See, that's a lot more reasonable. Seven
Yeah.
runs of the same story. Like I get it, there's different endings, but like
I'd be
there's
like,
only so
oh
much
my-
you can do. Yeah, by like the 6th run, you're already like, this is horrible.
Yeah, and the other one, Until Dawn, is only a run and a half. You got to do a full run where you get everything and save everyone, and then you just got to load halfway through the story and kill everybody off. That's all I did for that one. So I'm like, well, if I'm not gonna do the first one 100%, at least
what's
not
the point?
anytime soon, then I'm not gonna do the other two 100%. 7 runs is too many, though.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's insane.
That is crazy.
That's great.
I think that's all for this week. Besides, I re-downloaded RE8.
Gonna get back into that maybe.
Maybe if I can convince myself the next area will not be as scary as I've heard it will be.
Oh
It
right,
will
you got haven't gotten to the second
Right.
person. Yeah, the house.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Ooh.
It's not that scary. It's just the most in the game, but it's not like on a I can't think of the word. Uh, like relatively, it's scary like compared to the rest of the game. But like if you take a broad look at the word scary, it's not that big up there. I mean, like it's good for sure, but it's not absolutely mind-bendingly horrifying.
Gotcha.
Okay, Cameron.
So, because I've been, out sick, I've been kind of trying to rest. I played some Animal Crossing. I played some Roller Coaster Tycoon. Uh, I really
Which roller coaster tycoon? The new one?
classic.
Classic. I got you.
Mm. I don't really want to play anything that required me to sit up, so I was playing, a little on my Switch and a little on my phone.
Yeah, phones
I
and Switch games.
I got Planet Coaster for free last month on PlayStation.
Excuse me? I
Yeah.
paid like $40 for that at launch.
Grant also got it for free. Because we have
Because I didn't care enough.
yeah, PlayStation Plus look, I just click, it's like, am I actually gonna play SpongeBob? No, I didn't even watch the show. But sure, I'll take the free game.
Yeah, like I'll put it in the library. Go ahead.
Yeah, why not? Yeah, so I really hate um the um forget what career. No, career mode's what Planet Coaster calls it.
The story mode or
The,
whatever, where you've
yeah,
got
whatever the story mode is. I hate
specific objectives.
it. Yeah, I hate the ones that the objective is to raise the park value, because that shit changes on a dime.
Yeah.
Like I put in like 20 rides, got it up to what I need to beat the requirement, and then it dropped, so I added another area, and that area started getting vandalized, so my park rating went down to 0 from like 1,000, and um,
There's
Maybe
things
the game
along.
just didn't understand that you were trying to make a vandalism themed section of the park.
no, but like it dropped between that and guests not being able to get out. It dropped the rating down to 0, which apparently, as far as I can tell, affects the overall park value. So I reset back before that happened, and now I'm right at, like, it's basically saved right before I lose 40,000 park value for no reason. So I
you're
stopped
kinda
playing that
like- There it is. There it is.
Otherwise, I've been enjoying it. I got some of the
No,
DLC. So I played.
so is it 1 classic or 3 classic?
So it's 1 and 2 classic, and you have to buy their DLCs. I have everything except the what's it called? Hold on. So I have Time Twisters and I have Wacky Worlds. The only one I don't have is the Toolkit, which I think gives you the Ultimate Sandbox and the Ride Designer. So I do want that. I'm gonna get that when I get my Google money from, having my location data on.
I don't get questionnaires ever.
Yeah, because you live in a town with nothing.
Rude.
It's true though. It's why I never got money.
Cooper gets more questions than I do.
Cameron,
It-
stop, boy! I'm gonna drive
Go-
down there.
Go get a box of
Go get
tissues.
tissues. You're sick. Pull your nose.
I am
Stop.
sick.
Stop. Oh my God! You sniffed more than you said words. That whole bit. I was trying to hold it in, and then you did it like 5 times in 2 seconds. Like, ah! I'm sorry, everybody. Okay. Anyway, sorry. I'm like, I feel like I'm the Hulk. Come back down to the other guy. Anything else? I love how I tell him to go. Yell at Cameron to go do something. Immediately ask him for more input. Sorry.
Yeah, right. Good
Sorry.
job.
Yeah. So no, it's been Animal Crossing and Roller Coaster Tycoon. Oh, and Tetris 99. I did the event.
Oh
you
yeah,
got
there's
a
the
job.
Kirby
It
thing.
was Kirby. So
Yeah, and you got a job.
I did get a job.
Yeah.
Oh, I also did Tetris 99. That's right.
Yeah, Lockheed Martin offered me a job.
That's very awesome. Congratulations. Welcome to the military industrial complex.
Yes.
Glad to have you.
Disney won't offer me a job. They keep saying you're not really looking for a step forward, you're looking for a side step. And you know why? It's because I can't get a step forward.
Yeah, like why is that a yeah, the dogs are upset too. They heard that like that side. That's such garbage. Alright. So for me, I got my claim sale stuff in. That works great. Shout out to Retro Gaming Zone on Instagram. He does really good claim sales. Highly recommend. So got all that stuff in. I got my game shelf built and put together. This thing is super awesome. It is way better, and there's so much capacity on this. I'm gonna buy a second one for downstairs for the other half. But literally, I'm gonna have way more room than I have stuff to put in it. So I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do with that. But this thing has been awesome to have.
Oh, never mind. I see the TV behind you.
Yeah, so my old black bookshelf that was on the far corner, I took out and put in my office as an actual bookshelf now. Like it has books on it, which is weird. And so then I slid these two things over so that way you could more easily get into like the far corner of that shelf without having any problems, and also make it easier for more than one person to sit at that TV if I was gonna play something with somebody up here or whatever. So did that. I ordered Chrono Cross, like the Switch remake, and also Fatal Frame Made of the Blackwater on Switch from PlayAsia, because those were physical copies, and down for some weird Switch stuff. Also, I've been starting to kind of get into Fatal Frame a little bit. I've been watching some streams of it. I like the concept a lot, so figured I'd just jump in on that. I found a series of games called Observation Duty, which is like a find what changes game. So like you've got a set of cameras, like usually about 6. There's multiple games. They're all the same you've got a set of cameras, you switch through them, and you go from midnight to 6 a.m. like FNAF, but instead of catching animatronics, you just have empty rooms, and you have to catch things that change in them. Like if a painting changes, or if something moves, or if things disappear, or there's also some weird stuff like abysses that like just a black hole will start growing in the center of the room, and if it gets too big for you to catch it, you lose or whatever. So there's also like intruders and stuff, so you just try to catch things, and if you get too many at once, game's over. It's pretty cool. I've been watching a lot of that, but I'm not thinking about maybe getting one, trying it out.
Interesting.
Also, I am so close to the end of Twilight Princess. I finally beat Zant last night. Zant is a soy jack. I have confirmed. He even looks like a soy jack. That was a really weird thought I had, but it was weird enough to make me think I had to mention it. So now all I've got to do is go to. I think I still have to do the Cave of Ordeals, and then the last thing at the actual castle. So
The amiibo content.
No,
You're
I'm not
playing.
playing HD. I'm playing original.
Never mind then.
I'm playing on GameCube.
Well, next you have to do HD.
Um, I think after I beat the next game, I'm gonna try to play through is Resident Evil 3 because I took a break from Resident Evil after I finished 2 because I played 7 and 8 and 2 all last year.
Did you do both
Uh,
sides of 2?
I did like halfway through, so I played Leon and then I played the
Claire
first
B?
half. Yeah, I played like the first half of that, but I haven't played Claire A yet. I haven't done any of that.
No, Leon A and Claire B, or Claire A and Leon B give
Yeah.
you a secret ending, like the true ending.
So I guess I do technically still have to finish Resident Evil 2, like at least one playthrough of it. Um, probably that, and then I'll try Resident Evil 3. Um, so very close on that. Finally, put that to bed.
3 is a lot easier than 2
Oh
because
yeah.
it's short.
Okay, good. I could use more of that. I have like almost 50 hours in Twilight Princess, which
Nice.
Yeah, Twilight Princess is so long.
yeah.
That's why I really want them to be like, all right, we've announced, here's Breath of the Wild 2, 2023. Here's another 2D Zelda game. Have fun.
Yeah. I need more like Link's Awakening Link stuff. That was a breeze.
Yeah, right.
Um, so, and then the usual little bit of Apex, blah blah blah, all that good stuff. All right. So, does anybody have anything for Faye to cover for Cooper since he's not here? Y'all know of anything?
Forging Bonds is going on right now. The what's the other one called? Hold on. Hall of Forms is going on right now. Lost Lore is going on right now. And is it Golden Week? No, it's the 6-year anniversary, isn't it? No, that was 2 months ago.
It's Golden Week.
Golden Week is going on.
And
You
the
can,
next Resplendent is Faye.
and you can summon. You can earn tickets to summon each of the Choose Your Legend heroes, or from the banners of the Choose Your Legend heroes for the last 5 years.
I forgot. I just remembered. I've been playing original Smash on N64 because on this cartridge I have, I never unlocked the characters on it. Like I'd done it before, but that was on the one that I got
That
rid of
you
a long.
lost for Zelda.
Yeah, so do not lose that. So first, like Captain Falcon and Jigglypuff are easy, but Ness should be easy. But I've gotten screwed 5 times in a row playing that thing. It's all because of the freaking. It's either the giant Donkey Kong, which your teammates are horrible with, and he's impossible to kill, and then also the fighting Polygon team is stupid, and Metal Mario is stupid. It's always one of those. And then one run, I got down to 1 hit left on Master Hand, and then he got a stupid cheesy ass move in and killed me. I was so mad. That's when I put the thing in the chat screaming about Smash. It's like I had enough of this crap.
Uh-huh.
And
I feel
also one of the games I got was F-Zero X, and I've never had this experience before with F-Zero, but playing F-Zero X was like that was like such a jump from the SNES game. Like that's crazy. I can only imagine being a kid playing F-Zero and then getting F-Zero X and like mind explosion. That's really good. Like everything in there is so good. The tracks are so much fun, and all the extra stuff you have in it is nice, and the music rework is great. It's so good.
Are you going for everything in the Smash 64?
Eventually, I just wanted the character. Like I just was playing N64 for a bit, and I wanted the character, so I was like, I'll go ahead and try and do that. I'm not really that. I mean, it's not like nobody ever plays Smash 64 anymore, so it's not like I really need the unlocks for anything. But
Yeah.
For
The
the sake
hardest
of,
thing
I
is
have
Mushroom Kingdom in that one.
Yeah, I had started looking at that, and that's part of the reason I was like, I'll just do the characters for now. I don't really, especially after how much BS
The characters are.
Yeah, I mean, literally just Ness, and it shouldn't be hard because it's just beat
The,
it on normal mode with 3 lives. Just should not be that hard to do.
Best character, I believe, it's either Pikachu or Jigglypuff, or not Jigglypuff. Kirby.
Jigglypuff's good for melee.
Yeah, one of those two is the best character in that game, but I don't remember which one.
Might have to change it up. All right. Among Us VR was officially announced that we covered before, and also Sonic Origins is officially announced, which we also covered before. So those are available.
If you just want everything in Sonic Origins, just pre-order the deluxe edition.
That is so stupid. I saw the chart they put out for that. And like, why do we got to be so complicated here?
That chart's terrible, but if you want everything, the easiest way is just to do
the digital deluxe.
Pre-order.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you got to read a chart that's the worst chart I've ever tried to read.
Yeah, and like, why are there so many editions? It's Sonic Origins. Like, it's literally just the games again, like with some new content.
Right.
Why do we have to do this? It's very stupid and very useless and definitely Sega.
Right.
Yeah.
Jason Momoa is going to star in the Minecraft movie.
Or he's rumored to.
Rumored to, anyway, yeah. The Ankler reported that Momoa won't star as Steve. Instead, he's going to voice Gabriel, which I don't like that immediately makes me think of the Bible. Like, why? I don't like this idea in general. Gabriel the Warrior, who is one of the antagonists from Minecraft Story Mode. So,
I'm so confused how Story Mode is going to tie into the synopsis we've read once before on this, that it's going to be about Alex or a girl trying to beat the Ender Dragon.
This is going to be something to see for sure.
It's going to be probably bad. Let's be honest.
Yeah,
it's a video game.
Probably horrible, but definitely something to see.
It's not just a video game adaptation. It's a live action video game adaptation.
Right. Oh, that makes it... Oh,
That makes it
no.
better.
Almost 100% going to be bad.
Better.
100% going to be bad.
I hope it's just funny.
Yeah, I really hope it's like the garbage that's like, you gotta see this kind of garbage.
Like, so bad it's actually good. Please don't be so bad it's the Star Wars Christmas special. Like, there's a chart someone made. It's like, and then Christmas special just keeps going to the abyss. And I'm like, that's accurate. You shouldn't watch it ever.
Why not? It was in the Weird Al song.
It's that bad.
So I really just, yeah, that's just gonna make this somewhere I have to go see. I don't think my mind's gonna be able to understand it until I see it.
I just want to see the trailer first off.
And God. We definitely got to talk about that on the show when that.
I can't wait.
We definitely will.
To yell at... Wait, no, but Elon Musk bought Twitter, so where are all the nerds going to yell at the studio?
Reddit. They're going to yell on Reddit, but not at the studio.
Wait,
because you
I
can't
thought wasn't Elon buying Twitter for the purpose of allowing more whatever content on the platform?
We're gonna see how that
as
goes.
a double-edged sword. Yeah,
Wait,
I don't know. I try to not look at it because it hurts. I don't have the brain. Anyway,
I don't expect that to go well, and I don't think it's going to give us people.
Bro, what if Twitter becomes the new 4chan?
See, some people
That'd be hilarious.
Where am I gonna get my video game news? Twitter is like my one. That's where I keep up with a lot of stuff.
Yeah. Facebook?
No, absolutely not.
Instagram
literally getting
with
on
their
Facebook.
terrible feed.
Like the only time I ever get on Facebook now is for Facebook Marketplace. I check it like once every 2 or 3 weeks for a couple things, and even then, just doing that makes me nauseous. Because I always see like the first post on my feed, and it's always like, oh god, I gotta
Mine
get
is
off this.
usually Schaefer's porn.
We're gonna talk after the podcast about that because I have no idea what that is. But anyway, Persona
Right.
25th anniversary collaboration, Mondahim mouthwash.
They're telling all the fans your breath stinks. Nah, but yeah, they announced mouthwash for it, and then we'll cover whatever they actually want to announce for April next week when they actually announce it. What the heck? We're at the end of the month again.
Yeah, that's how it goes. Warner Bros. Says they've set a new record with LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga being the biggest launched in LEGO game history. Wow. A game that involves
Amazing.
both LEGO and Star Wars? I'm shocked.
That was hyped for 3 years as people got
Yeah.
more and more antsy.
Yeah, wow, I'm shocked.
Amazing.
Nintendo Switch Joy-Con repair centers were constantly overwhelmed, claims a former supervisor. And I totally buy that. Yeah, like you have a significant hardware flaw that happens with a concerning majority of your hardware, and you put them on your repair centers that are set up to not handle things like that. Like repair centers are for normal breaking things that not many people use all that much. So I'd buy that. Coca-Cola releases a Super Nintendo World Anniversary bottle design in Japan starting the day of this recording, April 25th. That's interesting.
Did I post a picture of that? Hold on.
No,
I'll
I'd
get
like to
it
see
again.
that. Looks like Wolverine is beginning mocap already. What is mocap?
Motion capture. I just copied the title. Like when
Oh,
they,
you mean like the movie?
no,
Or no,
the
yeah,
game
right.
being made by Insomniac.
Right, I forgot about that game. Oh boy.
No, it should be good because it's Insomniac. Anyways, I posted the bottle.
Oh, that's cute.
Hey, that's better than the Disney ones, which I still haven't seen because they released, and then I got COVID.
Apparently, last Thursday, April 21st, the Wii U received a new game in the US called Pad of Time. It is a time-traveling platformer with 3 unique playable characters and bosses through an exclusive Game Boy mode on Wii U. Wow, and a game with exclusive content on Wii U launching shortly before the demise of the eShop.
I haven't actually looked into the game. I just copied the post. Let's
Amazing.
see.
Interesting.
I see.
I hate.
Not really sure if they're also going to release it on. They apparently also released it on Switch, so why does the Wii U have
The exclusive content?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't get that. I really don't get that. Snoop Dogg has been added to Call of Duty as an operator along with a tracer pack. Incredible.
Amazing.
About time.
That'd be hilarious to play that.
Oh yeah, like I would. Yeah, I mean, that's definitely one way to get people to buy DLC. IGN's The Quarry video shows that the movie mode will allow you to set character traits.
So like they've got an option for accessibility where you don't actually have to play it, you watch it as a movie, which I could see why you would do it on a second run to see what would happen, but like why would you buy a game and then tell the game to play itself on the first run? Anyways, there's the what did I say? Movie mode. So the options they showed when they clicked it, it said everyone lives, everyone dies, and director's chair. And then they clicked director's chair, and it was like you can set how they'll act regularly and during combat and something else for all 9 playable characters.
That's very interesting.
And
Cameron
then
has
you just
literally
watch
died.
how it plays out.
I'm so sorry. I'm dying.
How dare you die?
How dare I die?
How inconsiderate.
That's what Chelsea says too.
Skydance, New Media, and Lucasfilm team to develop a new Star Wars game. Team includes Uncharted co-creator Amy Hennig, who formed AAA studio Skydance New Media together with Electronic Arts veteran Julian Beek. Okay, a new Star
She's
Wars
apparently
game.
writing the story for it.
Well, we'll see what comes of that.
Yeah.
Interesting combination of people. Someone on Twitter by the name of Oatmeal Dome, I love that name, found that the Switch got some new updates to their bad words list. That's great. I would love to have lunch with the person that wrote that file originally.
Okay, I understand why you included these words, but why did you?
Yeah, I would have a lot. I would have a lot of questions for him. Anyway, or her, they. I don't know. So send nudes, no space, is now a bad word, and various phrases that involve death when written in katakana for Japanese. So we can't put death in a name. Can't ask for nudes in your name. Glad we're doing.
No, I can't ask for nudes in a Nintendo game. Whatever.
Yeah, what am I gonna do in Splatoon 3 now? The Sega Genesis app for NSO Plus got 3 new games available now: Space Harrier 2, Shining Force 2, and Sonic Spinball. I'm very excited for Space Harrier 2.
Oh, I should probably mention this here.
Huh.
After. One of the guys who was looking at the Game Boy thing leak found original Game Boy games on it.
Oh yeah.
I posted that photo, but it was weird because it was like split up.
Actually, one of the YouTubers I follow put out a video dissecting whether it was just a clever fake or not. I haven't actually watched it yet, but I should have watched it for the show just to see. Be interesting to see because it seemed like he did a lot of digging on it. So yeah, a couple classics and Sonic Spinball. Groove Coaster DLC adds content from The World Ends With You and Neo The World Ends With You. Groove Coaster is one of those rhythm games, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I thought he was going to be here this week.
I think I might have that actually on my PC.
It's possible.
So we got Twister Final Remix, Someday, New Game, and Last Call. And we also got so we got new songs. Those are the songs. We also got Navigators and Avatars. Neku and Rendo. For Navigators, also with full voices. Neku has the original voice actor from the original game in 2007, or since the original game. And Rendo has the voice actor from Neo. And then also Avatars, Neku, Rendo, obviously, and also Minamimoto and Shoka.
Okay.
I got it right, I think.
Yep.
Nice.
Don't worry, I never use his last name for the one you just pronounced. I always call him Sho because that's his first name, and I refuse to attempt it.
We got a couple old but still interesting tidbits this week. The European version of Personal Trainer Walking for the Nintendo DS contains obscure official Mario and Luigi Miis seen only when achieving 100% completion. Is there a way to transfer them to a Wii?
Yeah, someone on Twitter, whoever found this, was showing how to bring them up.
Okay.
Yay, HD.
100% completion of Personal Trainer Walking. I wonder what that entails.
Walking.
But only the Europe version, so you've got to have the one that sold the least.
Yeah.
And then walk.
And also, bad eggs in Pokemon are deliberately coded as punishment for manipulating data. Actually, I learned about this a couple weeks ago because I watched a video.
Egg?
So it's just like a.
It's an egg that you cannot release, cannot hatch, and if you get too many of them, you can't do anything. You can trade them, but this is typically, Gen 3. So,
So this is a Gen 3 thing.
Yeah. Mostly.
So,
it's not easy to get rid of them.
So I found a video on YouTube about the possibility of saving a bad egg, like finding an original Pokemon from some corrupted save data, because there was this guy who reached out to somebody on YouTube that does a lot of hacking stuff for old Pokemon games, and told the story about how when he was a kid, he played a ton of Pokemon Emerald. That was like his favorite game. He has like hundreds and hundreds of hours in it, and his favorite Pokemon was his Blastoise, and it was like super maxed out and awesome, and it was like his favorite Pokemon ever as a kid. And he got a either a Game Shark or a Game Genie or something like that for GBA, and was messing around with the game to just have a lot more fun with it since he'd already put so much time into it. And he tried to over-level his Blastoise. Like, so maximum level is 100, but he tried to over-level it, and then it became a bad egg, and he couldn't get it back, which is exactly what we're talking about here. So if you do something with your Pokemon data that is outside of bounds of what you can normally do, it turns into a bad egg. So it lost so he basically lost the Pokemon. And it like devastated him and stuff, and he still had that original copy, and asked this guy if there was a way today to go in there and find that original Pokemon's data and bring it back, like resurrect it, because we have the tools today to do that. And it's like an hour-long video of them going through all this code and finding out different things, and like literally trying to find the hex values that contain the data of the Pokemon and go through all this stuff. It was a really interesting video. And I think they were pretty much able to get it back because they had the record of the Pokemon from when he beat the Hall of Fame, or when he beat the Elite Four or something. And he got in the Hall of Fame. So all of his Pokemon stats were saved from that party, so including the Blastoise. So you can go and resurrect it. It was really, really interesting.
It's good.
So yeah, if you have a Game Genie or something and try to mess with Pokemon stuff, don't go out of bounds of what the game says is a max, because you will lose the Pokemon. All right, let's see what rumors we got. A potential Sega leak from 4chan. Oh, goody. We love those green text leaks.
Oh yeah, I posted the link this time on the sheet.
Yeah, I'm pulling it up as we speak. So, new Jet Set Radio. This is not happening.
I'll tell you why I don't think it's happening, but that one was one of the reasons.
It's because the rumor says that Jet Set Radio is going to go Fortnite style.
Yeah. Virtua Fighter 6. Let's see. Yakuza 8. New Demon Slayer. Sonic the Hedgehog 5. Okay. Persona 4 Golden on the Switch, PS4, and Xbox. Sonic Frontiers, which we already pretty much know about. Sonic Origins, which we already know about as well.
No, but there's individual things under this.
Yeah, we'll go through more in detail. I just kind of wanted to hit the big ones.
Alright, before we continue though, I'll say why it's fake. Persona 4 is not going to Xbox. It's not happening. They didn't even put Arena on Xbox when Arena Ultimax on Xbox when it already was on the Xbox 360 era. They went,
Because it
no.
didn't sell.
Right. So Golden's definitely not.
Yeah, ain't no way. For sure.
Look, it doesn't matter if it's basically push button port because of how similar the infrastructure. Why waste the effort distributing it?
Yeah.
The only reason it would happen is if Microsoft paid them a lot of money. Which
Yeah. They won't.
I guess it's possible, but I don't know. I just don't see
I
it.
think it's more possible that if Microsoft paid them, they would do a digital only distribution of it.
I can
That
see
way
that.
they're not out like any real money when it doesn't, sell.
Well, I'm pretty sure that's all they would do for Golden, except for maybe the PlayStation copy is just digital on everything.
Last one here was Mario and Sonic at the Paris 2024 Olympic Games.
Which isn't going to happen because Nintendo and Sega lost the rights to the Olympic Games.
So dumb that only one person can have it.
The top comment says no Persona 5 ports. Guys, I think it's legit. Also, no Persona 6 looks legit. So anyway, so yeah, starting up back from the top, Jet Set Radio looked like it was early development, but had the cell shaded look still. Some of the screenshots had the file name HE2, so it might be on that engine. Virtual Fighter 6 is going to be in the Dragon engine with Kiru. I can't tell. Is that an iron? Oh man, I couldn't. Maybe I need to get glasses. I couldn't tell if that was
Kiru?
Yeah, I couldn't tell if that was an I or an L the way it's written. Kiru is a playable character. Graphics look quote insane, and Akira, Jackie, and Pi look way older. For Yakuza 8, some of the scenes and cutscenes of the game, Ichiban is strolling around the city. Again, the graphics look quote insane. Great description.
Good, insane.
Let's see. The new Demon Slayer looks like the last one, but with characters from season 2.
Yay.
Sonic 5, I didn't see anything but a logo, the Switch icon, and a piece of art of Sonic in the slide. Made by Yukawa. No idea what that is. Sonic Frontiers has renders and screenshots of Sonic, Tails, and Shadow. Shadow is playable. Had a desert environment that looked like the one in Sonic 06.
Yay.
Movie Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles all have skins in the game. Sonic can equip different shoes and gloves as well.
Oh, so like Adventure. Except Adventure, it was like
Upgrade.
Yeah.
Okay, so now that the dogs have calmed down, I guess we shouldn't talk about Sonic anymore. But we still haven't talked about Origins, which apparently has some scenes of an animated intro with the Powerhouse logo on it, Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles in Angel Island, and
Cool.
It's made by Headcanon. And they say that the Paris Olympic Games game has a notable graphics boost. All I saw was the track and field event, and Pauline was a new character, I think. Take it with a massive grain of salt. You didn't have to tell me to do that.
Angel Island was introduced in Sonic and the Hedgehog 3.
Yeah, Knuckles.
Okay.
No, there's a
No?
difference.
Was Knuckles introduced after Angel Island?
Look, no, it's also in and Knuckles, but Sonic the Hedgehog 3 is a different game than Sonic the Hedgehog 3 and Knuckles.
Yeah,
Just
it's two.
together, they're the full.
Sonic 3 and Knuckles instead of just Sonic 3 or Sonic and Knuckles.
Yeah, then you get actual saves.
Yeah.
The one that Scott goes on a big rant and he's like, why won't they just put this one on there? It's the best version.
Let's see what's up next. House of the Dead remake apparently will release on April 28th for PS4, Xbox, PC, and Stadia. Stadia.
Nah, 100%. Everybody owns a Stadia, Grant.
Everybody owns a Stadia.
It definitely did not sell like exactly how we thought it would sell.
I'm going to start calling Google Chromecast Google Stadia. Maybe just Google products in general.
Every single product
Oh,
is
like
a
that's
Stadia.
the Google Pixel Stadia 6, right?
Look, I still like the Google graveyard, and it's just like this long ass page of everything they've shut down.
Never forget Google Glass.
I remember Google Glass.
Okay, Google Glass. Show me results for how not to get bullied by wearing Google Glass. Good stuff.
Take them off.
Show me how to actually bring them into things without getting immediately kicked out for trying to record.
Yeah. Sony is apparently strengthening their PC plans and is seeking a senior director for its expanded PC strategy. I can buy that. I mean, they've already, started doing that a good bit anyway. So
Okay.
I can buy that. Kotaku suggests that Ubisoft might be getting ready to sell.
Please, if they're gonna sell to anybody, I don't want them to sell because I don't like the game industry
Being under like
unifying.
Three.
But if they're gonna sell,
out.
I guess I want it to be one of the other two big ones, not like Google or Amazon buys them and then
yeah, sell it to
they're
Nintendo.
dead.
Actually, Ubisoft's been doing the most with Nintendo lately, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So hopefully,
Well, technically, I guess like exclusivity because they still do a lot of Assassin's Creed stuff.
that's been on the
Sure.
Switch.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Sure. Make Assassin's Creed exclusive to Xbox. That's literally not going to affect the sales at all.
Yeah, right.
Naughty Dog developer mentions that an unannounced remake project is on. They mentioned it on LinkedIn, so they're working on something.
Not a
win.
nice remake.
I
kind.
It's Crash Bandicoot.
No, they don't own that anymore. Let's hope
Right.
it's like Uncharted and not we're remaking Last of Us 1 for the third time.
They haven't
time.
released
It'd be the
it
second
on
time.
They haven't released it on PS5 and Xbox X yet. So
It would be
They wouldn't
it would be
release
the
it on
third.
Xbox
It would be the
One.
third version, but it would be the second
third,
remake. Because really, it would be the first quote remake because the first one was a remaster. I don't know. It gets into a lot of gray area there. It'd be the third version of the game.
We don't
It doesn't need a third version.
It already works on the PS4, PS5. It doesn't matter.
in 10 years.
Xbox job ad suggests it's not done with acquisitions. I didn't need to know. Duh. Of course, they're not done with acquisitions. It's Microsoft. They're never done with acquisitions. It's Microsoft.
They buy it, go, all right, you can have as much time as you want to make a game, and then nothing ever gets released. Great, cool.
According to the Epic Games Store, Uncharted Legacy of Thieves Collection's PC release date has been set for June 20th of this year.
Amazing.
Speaking of PlayStation and PC. Okay, so with that, let's get into our finishing topic here. So we mentioned earlier in the show that NSO expansion pack is now also has Splatoon 2 Octo DLC in it.
So that Splatoon 2, Animal Crossing, something, whatever it's called, and
Happy
Mario
Home,
Kart. Yes.
Happy Home Paradise, some,
And
and Mario Kart.
Happy Home Paradise, yeah.
Mario Kart 8 expansion pack.
Yeah. So, um, Alex has compiled a lovely little list here of the other DLCs that are potential. And so a note that this is the first old DLC. All the DLCs we've gotten before now are like
Brand
They
as
launched
came
when
out.
they launched. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think the Animal Crossing DLC was basically announced right when um, the expansion pack was
They
announced.
did. They were announced together.
Okay, that's what I thought I remembered. Which means both of the major DLCs that have released since immediately started with the expansion pack.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, we'll go through the list here. Alex says he has reasons for why they either are likely or unlikely to be added, but we'll just go in order of the list here. So we'll start with the ones that are likely choices. First, Captain Toad Treasure Tracker, the special episode DLC. What's the reasoning for that? What do we got for this
That's
one?
not really a reason for them not to add it. I mean, it's
Just
what,
easy.
$5,
So,
$10.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that it's cheap DLC, and also Captain Toad has
I don't think
already
it would
been
be.
on like it's
That's
already had a
true.
free week, so I think it wouldn't be impossible for them to just go like, oh well, here
Might
we
as
go.
well. Yeah.
Why not add some? I mean, it's of the current DLC that would be the smallest, because like Alex said, it's only a few bucks, but
Like, I don't know if it would be added by itself, but I just. What in the world?
It's an easy choice.
yeah, it's like do it as like a little update. Be like, oh well, here's
Oh, yeah,
this,
I can't
this, and
do
this,
that.
and also this.
What about the Pokeball Plus?
Uh,
That little
It
piece?
broke.
yeah.
It broke. Did
I don't really get how that happened. I'm gonna just.
you
Oh,
broke
the
it?
figure. I didn't break it. I'm gonna have to figure it out though.
Broke it.
Like the line
It's
around
literally
the.
fine. It's the one part you never look at when you're using it, and it's a tiny sliver. It will be okay.
It only
Yeah,
needs to
but
be.
now
But
it's lost.
but also now that you know that it's broken, you'll never
It
forgive
will-
yourself.
Yeah,
It's one of those
That's-
things. Like
yeah.
it literally does not matter in any way, but you know
but
about it.
It broke.
Therefore,
So
yeah. Fire Emblem Three Houses expansion pass. I totally get this one.
so it's a game that's already done well. Um, it's the same price as
The
or
others.
roughly the same price as the other DLC that is currently in there. And honestly, it's not like a terrible decision to help, because inevitably when Three Hopes releases, Three Houses is going to gain another wave of
People wanting to play
wanting to play it. So you toss that in there, guaranteed money for Three Houses.
Yeah, I was gonna mention this when we got Breath of the Wild, but it applies to this too. You could do like a thing, like a promotional thing. Like, we don't have a release date or anything for Three Hopes, right?
it. We do.
We
Oh, we
do.
do. Okay.
It's summer. It's
But-
June, I think, because Everything I Want is coming out
Everything is
in
coming
like
out in
the
June.
same month,
That's gonna be really, really fun.
and all around each other. So I'm like, yeah, it's June 24th.
Okay.
Yeah, but when you get close enough, especially since right around then is when E3 would happen, so you just have a direct in June announcing that the DLC is in NSO. People buy the game because new one's coming out. You gotta understand the story.
Yeah.
So bada bing, bada boom. Bye.
Luigi's Mansion 3 multiplayer.
Yeah, and another really cheap one like Captain Toad. I don't think either will be added by themselves, but I could see these two being added together.
Also, that one being like multiplayer. Does that? I
It's
assume that includes all online, or is it just offline multiplayer?
So
it's
was
it's even
literally
in the local one.
yeah, but that was just like costumes and such, right? Like
Yep.
there wasn't anything super major. Like
No,
actually
I own it from when it launched. It's just costumes of Luigi looking ridiculous,
Mm.
and I think some map things.
Okay, yeah, I can see that. Snipper Clips plus DLC. I could see
So-
that, but
The game itself is just $20. So
yeah, but also, they were a lot bigger on the Snipper Clips thing when the Switch was new, and like while there still were a lot of big hits and stuff, like even from the start, it was
This
something
was-
that they leaned into a lot when there wasn't a huge catalog.
We might lose power, and I might end up.
Yeah, I saw the lights flash.
oh,
Oh,
no.
there he goes. Oh,
There he
no.
goes. Oh no.
Ladies and gentlemen, Alex is dead. I don't like that
Crab
image.
raid?
I'm gonna screenshot
Screenshot?
that because we're literally got like that image we're seeing is the second between the power going out and the capacitors in his power supply draining. So his PC was still on for like a half a second. So that is a rare moment. But yeah, Alex is dead. So we're gonna. I guess do you want to?
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna come back anytime soon. So
Probably not.
Not-
We'll
not
just
with
go
it.
ahead and.
not with the way it was freaking out. So we're gonna just
Yeah.
finish this. So
I knew there was supposed to be bad weather in the state this evening, but actually it was supposed to start raining in where I am about 2 hours ago, and now that I'm checking the weather, they're like, "Oh yeah, it's just not going to rain at all." I hate the Weather
Well,
Channel so much.
now Alex is dead, but
Yeah.
Cooper's alive.
I don't. get
Hello.
it. Hello.
Hey, he's back. He lives.
I jumped on Cooper's, even though
What?
How does that
his
work?
also blinked, but his blinked back to on.
Oh,
Like his
that's
also jumped off,
that's bad.
and Cameron's went to dead.
Oh, I don't like that. I
But-
don't appreciate dead.
I won't be surprised if we lose power completely. So it's right.
Yeah, you should like unplug my computer because it can't handle a lot of that.
Or is it on a circuit breaker?
It
Like,
should
do you have
be.
like a? Yeah, then it's fine. That'll handle it. Let's see. So where were we? Yeah, snipper clips.
Snipper clippers.
This is
um,
one I just put up there because, like Luigi's Mansion and Captain Toad, except this one's last. It's like I don't think they'll bring this one up at all. But if
Yeah.
they're gonna add it or not, it's more likely they add it.
They'd add it as like for the sake of we're adding value to
I could see it being thrown into like a
NSO.
group release
yeah
of DLCs,
along with,
but Snipper
yeah,
Clips was
Captain-
only really big when the Switch
There were
was
no
still
games.
new. Yeah.
yeah when there were no games.
Yeah, they were like,
Um,
we got new developers and they're working on new things
This.
like this.
Yeah, but it ultimately it's going to be if Snipper Clips gets its DLC added, it's going to be because Captain Toad and Luigi's Mansion also were validated to get in NSO, and they're going to go, well, if we don't do it now,
Oh.
we're never going to do it.
I don't think all three would be added together, but I could see like two and then one being added with something else.
Yeah,
I could
maybe.
Yeah, but it'd be something like that where it's like, if we don't do it, we're never going to.
Yeah.
Breath of the Wild, same idea.
Three houses.
Same idea as Three Houses. I honestly, I do kind of think it would be nice to have that, considering I got the Master Sword Edition, and then they immediately announced the DLC after all the pre-orders went live.
Do you not buy it?
What, the DLC? I have the DLC.
Then
I just would have liked to
I
get it
could
with
totally
my
see
Master
this.
Sword.
Another one of those be like, hey,
Wild
here's
2
our
coming out.
here's our detailed look at Breath of the Wild 2 coming out. Blah blah blah. Here's the release date, and by the way, Breath of the Wild 1 DLC available now.
Because they
on
know it's
NSO
going
Plus.
to
Yeah,
have more sales anyway.
yeah.
Why not?
Sales of Breath of the Wild are gonna go up a little bit, and also people in general are probably gonna want to revisit Breath of the Wild a little bit before the game comes out, just to get back into the world and stuff. So, I could see that one. Live news coverage, breaking news from Nintendo's Twitter. Miyamoto took over the Twitter for this one. It says, "This is Miyamoto. After consulting with Chris Sun, my partner at Illumination, on the Super Mario Bros. Movie, we decided to move the global release to spring of 2023, April 28th in Japan, and April 7th in North America. My deepest apologies, but I promise it will be well worth the wait." So, Super Mario Bros. Movie delayed.
Rip.
Probably for the best. Let's be honest.
Yeah,
With
I
it being
mean,
Illuminations, probably.
and also it being a video game movie. Take your
Probably.
time. Please don't screw this one up.
Well, at least they were like, let's make it a 3D movie instead of let's make it a live action movie.
Yeah, like the
So,
one in the 80s.
Never
at least
forget.
doing
Never
slightly
forget.
better already.
So okay, so now we'll go
DLC
through.
that is unlikely.
Yeah, DLC that
Yeah.
we don't think is going to be added. Cadence of Hyrule Season Pass.
They don't own it. That's most of my logic for a lot of these. They don't
Okay,
own it.
that makes a
They
lot
own-
of sense.
They own
yeah.
the licensing right for the
Yeah.
Cadence, obviously, but
property, but
And Fire Emblem Warriors for the same reason. Hyrule Warriors, Age of
Same
Calamity expansion pass, Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle season pass. I could make a case for Age of Calamity. I think they could figure that one out.
maybe if they do that, they'll do Warriors. But if
Yeah, Fire Emblem Warriors and
don't
Hyrule
mind.
Warriors, like I could make a case for those, but
depend. It. See,
those
I
more
think
depend on will Tecmo let us add them then.
I think potentially, if this idea of adding the DLC to the games was already in place, like when they were developing Fire Emblem Three Hopes, then DLC for that could potentially be part of NSO. But older is going to be harder.
yeah. Pokken Tournament DX Battle Pack.
So they don't own it, and it's Pokemon.
Yeah, and also Pokken Tournament really kind of fell off the map.
Yeah, even I
Like-
mean,
like it's a fine fighting game. Like,
yeah,
it's just I don't know. It was a lot
I need to
cooler
pick
on
it
the
up for
Wii U when
Switch.
it came out because it was like cool and new, and then this was kind of just a little bit of a just like
This was
port
a
No, this
little
one
whatever.
bit
was
of
a
an upgrade.
port.
Yeah,
and then they added content from they added DLC from the
arcade.
arcade that had already been released before the game was ported. So it just kind of left a sour
Yeah.
taste.
yeah. I don't know. But yeah, also it is Pokemon Company, which brings
Yeah.
us into the expansion pass for Pokemon Sword and Shield for
Well, okay, I will give them this though. It was one of the first free games on NSO. That's how I got Pokken. It was one of
Okay.
because I used the free game for my Amiibo through October 2020 video for the
the
Switch.
But yeah, so the DLC for Sword and Shield, same reason, Pokemon Company. That makes a lot of sense.
Look, if Pokemon Company was cool, these two would be on there, and the bank would be a part of at least.
Yeah, Bank
NSO.
should be part of NSO. I don't want to pay $16 a year.
It should either be at least a part of the expansion pass, but it'd be better if it was part of the base.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to add value to the base, make it
Or not bank, home, whatever.
same different. It's literally the same thing, but more expensive. No, but honestly, that's how you add value to NSO. Like the base NSO is put bank in there, because then, like, because a lot of the kids are buying it so they can play Pokemon and such online. Just include it. It makes sense.
Smash Ultimate Fighters or costumes? Why not
No.
stages?
Stages are connected to the fighters.
Right. Okay.
But you are right. The Wii U and 3DS had stage DLC, and then I'm a little saddened they didn't do certain ones. That it's like, oh, we can't give it as a fighter, but we could sell it for whatever the price was, $3.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I could see that one. Like, I don't really see why it wouldn't.
One's more just like, honestly, I just kind of felt like they won it, but
they might not. Given, I mean, yeah, I guess it's more of like a we don't really need to give this away for free because people are gonna buy it anyway because it's Smash kind of deal. So I could buy that, but
this one I wouldn't be surprised either or. I just kind of put it down here because I felt like
more likely not than will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, what are you going to, like, if you do that, you're essentially giving the Smash Ultimate, Ultimate Edition. I don't know what to call. They already call it Ultimate. I don't know what to call it. What, like, Smash Ultimate Deluxe, like all the contents in the game. Like, what do you call that when it's already Ultimate?
New Super Smash Bros. Ultimate DX
with Knuckles.
Yeah, and Knuckles.
Featuring Dante from Devil May Cry.
Add in the whole list of the classic ones.
Though, right? Because he's...
I think so. Tetris 99 Big Block DLC. Yeah.
So
they don't own it. That's
I mean, they basically run all the Tetris 99 stuff, but it's still,
Bandai Namco owns it.
Who does Bandai own Tetris? I thought.
Yeah.
Good
Who
for
do you
Bandai.
think owns that?
I don't know. The guy that made Tetris.
No, he signed away those rights a long time ago.
He's stupid.
Namco owned it, and then Bandai and Namco merged, and then they own it.
And lastly, Xenoblade Chronicles 2: Torn of the Golden Country.
It's a real
$40 DLC. No.
Yeah. It's gonna be realistic here a little bit.
The others are expansion passes. This is a real game. It has its own icon on the Switch.
Yeah. So I really would like to see the Warriors games and Breath of the Wild and Fire Emblem. I think those are all really good qualifiers for.
Oh yeah, they're all around the right price. I just
yeah.
I think two are definitely, and then the Warriors would be cool. I just don't see them as likely because they don't know that. But
yeah, it's gonna be an interesting setup.
Yeah, for sure.
Like the Pokemon are the right price, but we all know what Pokemon Company is like.
Greedy.
And so yeah, with that, I think we're gonna call this episode here. Thank you so much for listening. We hope you enjoyed the show. Let us know what you think about it. Are you excited for Xenoblade 3? Are you excited for Splatoon 3? You should be. What games DLC would you want to see in NSO Plus? And
tell us on Twitter.
Yeah, add us on Twitter at AllNightGamers with a K. Share us with a friend. We post every Wednesday, 7 a.m. Central Standard Time. Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube.com/StormwindGames. Anywhere that you listen to podcasts, you can find us. And as always, we will be back next week for more gaming news. Thank you so much. Bye bye.
Bye bye.